Hey YouTube, Puff and Snuff here. Ian checking in from beautiful Northeast Ohio. You have probably already seen, but earlier today I uploaded a upsetting, saddening video that affects our community. So I did want to jump back on today and do another video. Hopefully something a little more enjoyable, something a little more centric to what makes this hobby fun, what makes this community so great. So we will be doing a Snuff review in just a few minutes. I wanted to mention two quick things though before I launch into the review. Um, Number one, I'm going to post a link down here. Go check out, if you're not already subscribed to In a Pinch. Chris posted a video. It was either earlier this week or late last week. He's working on a little project. He's going to be doing some tandem reviews to get kind of more than one perspective at the same time on the same tobacco product. And we're kind of branching out beyond the snuff talk that we usually do. We're going to be talking about snus. I think potentially some pipe or maybe cigar stuff might get involved, but it's a really neat project that he's working on. He's asked me to participate and do a few tandem reviews with him, and we're going to hammer out the product and the time and the place and all the details. And I am absolutely thrilled to be involved in the project. I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be something that anybody who's watched his videos or my videos, I think they will enjoy it. So go check out his announcement video. Make sure you subscribe him, and we'll all look forward to that. The second thing has nothing to do with tobacco. It's completely me talking about myself. Uh, Brand new eyes, boys and girls. I mentioned before that I was getting LASIK surgery. Had the procedure done last Monday. Totally painless. Painless, but I'll tell you what, the smell of the laser hitting your eye, that's something that sticks with you. Other than that smell, the procedure was great, recovery's been great, and I am thrilled with the results. Was 2440 and 2420. I am now seeing 2015, and it hasn't even been 2 full weeks. So super, super thrilled, super excited. And thank you to those of you who sent me messages here or through Facebook. All the good luck messages, how you doing, how'd it go. I appreciated hearing from you guys. So on with the show. We are doing a snuff review. We're talking about Toque Raspberry. I thought that I had reviewed this snuff already. As it turns out, I've mentioned it about 100 times in other videos, but never actually reviewed it. It is one of my favorite fruit snuffs, and I got half a tin left here. I've got another full tin in the snuff fridge, and I just got another full tin minus a pinch or two from a friend. We worked a little snuff trade, so have plenty of this stuff on hand. So first things first, it is a Toque product, which means the good news is you get a handy screw top lid that keeps everything nice and secure. The downside, of course, is it's not the sturdiest of metal, and it is prone, as you can see, to denting and dinging. So you take good with the bad. As to the snuff itself, no surprises here. It is the typical light brown that you expect from most Toques. It is the typical medium moisture. It doesn't really pill, but it will stick to the finger. And the typical medium fine, maybe on the fine side of medium fine grind. So to this point, typical Toque. In the tin, should not be surprising, it smells like raspberry. An important note here is it actually smells like raspberry. It doesn't smell, and this is true in my opinion of most of the Toque fruit snuffs, it does not smell to me like a candied, sugary, dessert, syrupy version of the fruit. This isn't, raspberry pie filling from a can. It's not raspberry flavored hard candy. It smells like a fresh raspberry. So if you're expecting a super fruity, desserty snuff, this is probably not not going to land where you want it to. But if you're looking for more of an authentic, natural sweetness in the natural way, this is what you're looking for. Underneath the fruit, you do get that semi-bready kind of aroma you get from most Toque tobaccos. So let's get her in the nose. I really need to shave. Look at that. It is a Toque, so like usual, a little bit of care with the sniffing. It can be prone to fly back on you if you're not careful. Little bit of a sting, owing I think more to the grind than to the nicotine content. Very pleasant. Smells in the nose just like it does in the tin. There's no big surprise there. It's a very natural raspberry. Um, and it's not just the raspberry fruit. To me, it comes across like a raspberry plant in a way. I was thinking, I was cooking dinner a few nights ago, and I was tearing kale or collard, some green or another. I was tearing the leaf off the stalk, and the spritz that kind of comes out when you're tearing leafy vegetables apart. There was something in there that kind of reminds me of what's going on in here. So you're not just getting, and I don't know how in the hell they do it, but in my nose, I don't just get like the essential oil from the fruit. I don't get just the berry itself. I get like I'm sticking my face into a raspberry plant. You get the whole that slightly vegetal green, planty kind of aroma, but then plenty of just natural, authentic raspberry. And it's just really, really, really pleasant. It's not overbearing in any way. It does not cloy. There's no cloying sweetness to it. There's nothing synthetic in the aroma. I talked when I did the one, I think it was the Wow coffee and the Wow grape Concord. Little synthetic weirdness going on behind the fruit. Certainly is a problem, I think, with the Sam Gawith fruits. Not so here. Everything feels very natural, smells very natural in the nose. If you like raspberry, real raspberry, if you like to eat raspberries, I think you will certainly like this snuff. I happen to love raspberries, so no surprise, I happen to love this snuff. It is among my very favorite fruit snuffs. It is among my very favorite Toque snuffs. In my nose, it's easily an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I'd recommend this to pretty much anyone. The only, if I were to pick a downside to this snuff, two of them. One, the obvious disclaimer that I don't think, with the exception of one or two, that Toque typically is super user friendly to a new snuffer. I think it does require a little bit of practice to get your technique down to get the most out of it. And the other, which is also very common of Toques, is that as authentic and natural and enjoyable as the scent is, it doesn't last very long. I probably 5 minutes or so, and kind of any raspberry essence that was in there is gone within 4 or 5 minutes. So, but then you just take another pinch, and all is right with the world. So, I think that's it. It's a great snuff. It's not complex at all. There's not a lot of layers to dig through on this. It's just a really damn good raspberry snuff. 8 out of 10 for me. I'd recommend you pick this up, give it a shot. That's all I got. I will see you guys later.